Hey, this is a cool gun. Can I touch it? Wow, that's awesome. Uh-oh, I'm sorry. What did I do? So, that's a little scary, isn't it? I don't even like a gun pointed at me in any kind of way, let alone do I like even looking down the barrel when I need to check it out for cleanliness, etc. And it's kind of freaky to point at something I don't want to shoot. And the gun to go off on you, accidentally, that will freak you out. Hey, this is Rollade's Bench, and my name is Roland. And this time I want to talk to you a little bit about the gun safety and the accidental discharge of a gun. First, a story. I've been a gun safety fanatic since a teenager. My dad taught me well, me and my brother, and had a local neighbor that was kind of like a grandpa to us. We would run over there and shoot guns with him since we was pretty little. And they both taught us really well. One day, I was 15 years old, got home from school. Neighbor boy wanted to go shoot trap in the field close to us. I had just bought a 12 gauge shotgun. It was a single shot break barrel, and I wanted to try to use that thing. Now, I'd only shot it a few times. It was kind of an old antique gun, and it had a little issue with when you would break the barrel, the shell wouldn't always come out. Hadn't really messed with it a lot, and I get home from school and I think, maybe I can play with it a little bit and oil that up a little bit, it'll work good. Run out and meet my neighbor, and we're just going to shoot trap the afternoon. Well, the long story short, that afternoon changed my life in a lot of ways. My brother's laying on the bed in the bedroom reading a book. I'm in there in a hurry, grab the gun. It's laying beside him in a long ways, and he's laying along the side. I pick the gun up, I break the barrel. In my hurry, I throw a live shell in because I want to see that it'll slide out easy. It wasn't expanded yet, wasn't going to get extra tension. I closed the barrel, and in closing, I don't know for sure if my finger hit the trigger. I don't know if the firing pin stuck out. Later we heard that occasionally that kind of thing can happen. Anyway, there was a dull roar, so loud you almost didn't perceive it, and a cloud of dust and smoke. I literally shot that gun off right beside my brother. That 12 gauge, it was birdshot, went through about a chunk of wood about yay big, 2.5 to 3 inches in my headboard, went through plaster wall. Now, not current drywall, plaster wall, took out a complete stud in that wall. So we went through a 2x4 long ways and splattered across the kitchen table and chairs. My mother comes screaming from her bedroom. I round the corner afterwards, and she starts screaming, "Where's Laura?" My young little sister. She was probably about 4 years old. We run out in the kitchen, and she's down the kitchen whimpering by a refrigerator. I'll never forget that scene. It freaked me out. I came this close to shooting my brother and my sister because of a little hurried action, and putting a live shell indoors taught me a lot. Well, I freak out a lot today. And move on from my story. I got a few different guns that when I open the case up, I'm a fanatic about, I want to check the gun out. I want to initially, just like they teach you, pick it up. Is it on safety? Is there a shell in the chamber or not? And or depending on what gun it is it even cocked? Depending on the bolt action, for instance, my little P-rod, I want to find out, is it cocked or not? And so some of the guns are very easy to see. Some of my shotguns, 30-06, a few other powder burners. On my pellet guns, and especially this P-rod, it's been annoying me that I couldn't see quickly that there was a pellet in there. Someone could have chambered a pellet because of how far forward it pushes the pellet into the chamber to get ahead of your air port. This could have been pulled back. I could pick up a gun that has been cocked, loaded. The safety may be on or not. I hate that feeling. I do not like it. So I came up with a quick little way to make a range, kind of like a range safety chamber flag. And it's simple. All you need is some heavy cord from your weed whip, or your weed cutter, whatever you want to call that. And I will show you right now. So here we go. Got the gun, and as you can see, there's no easy way to see down into this hole, and I hate looking down the barrel. Don't really want to do that if at all possible. So, take a piece of string of the cord, and on this situation, I am pushing it through this end, and specifically because the shroud in this area here is there's enough different holes in there that it will catch the cord, and I know that if I'm bumping and stopping in that area, and I know I've got a clean barrel right now, or empty barrel, that I've gone as far as it could. There's no pellet lodged in the barrel. Now I'm just going to simply cut a lot longer piece, however much further you want to do, and if you just take your line and weave it around itself like this, you make a highly visible and nice little pull handle. Just like that. So there you are. Simple, quick little piece. When your gun is empty, you're ready to put it away. You've verified by maybe shooting it even dry if it's a PCP gun. You stick this little safety chamber flag into your gun, and you close that puppy up. When you open it up next time, it's very obvious there's no pellet in that gun. So, just like after years of gun safety fanaticism, that's quite the word, fanaticisms. Sometimes the words that come off my tongue. Anyway, even trying to be safe, there's been many times that I've caught myself in the moment still pulling some crazy little thing that scares myself to death. I don't think any of us can ever be too safe handling these guns. So any other ideas, share them for the community. It's important that we keep this hobby as safe as possible. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.